G'day, mates. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. It's beer monster o'clock. Now, why the dodgy Australian accent, you may ask? Well, that's because we're doing a Australian beer review today. Well, we're reviewing Australian beer, rather, should I say, by an Australian brewery called Cooper's Brewery. Never tried anything from these guys before, but I thought it'd be really interesting to try an Australian beer. Got Cooper's on the bottle cap there. Here's a little close-up look of your bottle. Looks kind of American, doesn't it? But it's not. It's Australian. It is, by the Cooper's Brewery, and it is called Cooper's Original Pale Ale. Australian made and owned. It's 4.5% ABV. It's 375 milliliter bottle, this one. And it is an English style ale, which is quite interesting, being that it's Australian. I'm not sure if it's comes under the craft beer category or not really, but it's also bottle conditioned, and I can literally see all the crap floating around in it, which, could be a good sign, couldn't it? I do like the bottle conditioned beer. It really does help keep them nice and fresh, I think. I picked it up from Ocado, very posh of me, eh? I've done an online shop for Ocado. No, I'm not rich, no, I'm not posh. I just see something where you get 20 quid off your first shop, so I thought, yeah, they've probably got some beers I ain't done. So I've got a load of beers from Ocado for all you posh fellows out there. Let's crack her open and see what it's all about, shall we? Oh, I'll pick that one up later. It's like my new table. Big bottle of Weetabix. Well, let's chuck her in the glass and see what she's all about. It does say on the bottle to give it a good swirl around before you pour it, to unlock the full flavour potential of this beer. So I have done that. It's a very nice hazy looking colour. There we go, there's a beer in the glass. Very hazy colour. You got all sorts of floaters going around there. I don't know if you can pick it up because it's quite hazy. You can't really see through it, so you can't really see on camera all the bits of yeast floating around. But there is a lot of it. Not much head, really, is there? It's quite an aggressive pour as well, so can't make any excuses for it. Looks like cloudy apple juice or something, doesn't it? It's like a murky kind of orangey, greeny colour. What colour do you call that? It doesn't look very pretty, does it? It doesn't look very pretty, I've got to be honest. But yeah, I'm quite... all that sediment in there. There's absolutely tons of it. But yeah, see what it smells like. Let's get the nose in there and check out the aroma. This Australian beer, mates. I was expecting it to have a bit more aroma than that, to be fair. Being as bottle conditioned and... quite hard to make out what it is. It's like fruity notes. Bit of malt. Like a sweet, biscuity sort of malt. Doesn't smell like an English style pale ale. Not anyone that I've had. Bit of lemon. Definitely like a citrusy vibe. Might be a bit of orange in there. Yeah, I mean, it smells alright. It's just... I was expecting it to be a bit more punchy, a bit more sort of out there. But yeah, it smells a bit, just standard, really. Yeah, it doesn't really look like a beer, does it? Will it taste like a beer, or will it be a load of old rubbish? Right, let's get it down the neck and find out, shall we? Right, cheers, everybody. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie, if you're Australian. Bosh. I don't really know what to think. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's... the first thing that's coming to my mind is, damn, that is fizzy. It's supposed to be an English style pale ale. That is extremely fizzy. Ale shouldn't be that fizzy. That is super carbonated, that one. Kind of took me by surprise a little bit. There are some flavours. It's a little bit safe flavour-wise. Just looking at it and all that, you expect there to be quite a lot of flavour in this. It's sort of light to medium-bodied. Yeah, it's not all that. I'm disappointed. I had a feeling this was going to be really nice. It's a bit weird going in there thinking you're going to get something English tasting, and what you're getting is something that's very bland, something that's a little bit tasteless, and something that's very fizzy. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Let's get a bit more down the neck. Might change. They got quite sweet malts, like caramel and biscuity sort of malts to me in here. And you get like some hops. It's all very light though. It's all very safe. There's a fruitiness. It's hard to make out what it is. I think it's citrus fruits, a bit of lemon, and like perhaps a touch of orange. Got like an earthy hoppiness towards the end. A rather unusual bitterness that I'm not sure if I really like, to be honest. Yeah. The bitterness is a little bit chemically. It's only a very low level bitterness, but it's just something a little bit chemically tasting about it. It might just be me. Been a few hours since I've eaten or anything, but yeah, it's a little bit of a chemically aftertaste to it. A little bit peppery as well, perhaps. I mean, it's interesting. It's quite refreshing in a way. Definitely not no English style pale ale though for me. Definitely not. I don't know what they're on about. I think they need to try some English style pale ales because they don't taste like that. Am I glad I tried it? Yeah. I've also got another one by the same brewery in the fridge, which I'll be reviewing in the next week or so. That one's a bit stronger. That one's about 6%, I think it was. So yeah, perhaps that'll bring out a bit more flavour. Perhaps this is the little brother. This was £1.75p, by the way, so it's fairly cheap, isn't it? And I think the stronger one was a little bit extra, like 50p extra or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. But yeah, considering it's a bottle conditioned beer, one thing I normally find with bottle conditioned beers is they tend to be good. And I don't think this one is. I mean, let me know what you think if you've tried this beer. Let me know in the comments. Do you enjoy this? Or do you agree with me? It's a bit boring, a bit bland, a bit safe. It's a bit disappointing. No head. Yeah, it looks better than it tastes. Apart from the head anyway, just all the sediment and all that. Normally that gives off a lot of flavour. This one don't. Like when you have a proper job and you see all the bits floating around in the glass and you drink it and it's just like hoppy madness. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for something like that, or maybe like a slightly toned down version, being as it's a bit weaker. But yeah, I'm disappointed. What score should I give it out of 10? It's not horrible or nothing. It's just not really doing anything for me. It's just not quite turning me on, you know. And it's not what it says it is either, which is a bit off-putting. But I've had a lot worse. I have had a lot worse. I'm struggling to give it I'll go for a 6. I mean, it's okay. It's not horrible. It's just not particularly nice. Bit safe, bit boring, bit bland. Be a bit harsh to call it a bit shit, but it's just not very good. It's just an okay, run-of-the-mill standard beer that I was expecting a bit more from. I've got to be honest. If you've liked this review, smash the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done already, and if you have done already, appreciate you tuning in, guys. I really do. And till next one, guys. Bye bye, darlings.